Welcome to the History Classroom, where we turn dusty old facts into edge-of-your-seat adventures. I'm Alex.
And I'm Mia, here to add the spice, pun intended. Today, we're unpacking one of history's greatest what-if moments. What if a massive empire from the East hadn't scared Europe so badly that they literally sailed off the edge of the map? We're talking about the Ottoman Empire, those cannon-wielding conquerors who pushed Europe into the age of exploration. Buckle up.
Let's set the scene. It's the 15th century. Europe is buzzing with trade dreams, but everything's about to change. Picture Constantinople, this glittering jewel, the last remnant of the ancient Roman Empire, bridging Europe and Asia.
On May 29th, 1453, everything falls apart. Enter Mehmed II, the 21-year-old Ottoman sultan known as the Conqueror. This guy's a military genius. He's got an army of about 80,000 warriors facing off against just 7,000 Byzantine defenders led by Emperor Constantine XI.
Mehmed's secret weapon? Massive cannons, like the infamous basilica. This thing fired 600-pound stone balls that shattered the ancient Theodosian walls. The siege lasted 53 grueling days. Ottomans bombarded non-stop, dug tunnels, even dragged their ships overland to bypass the harbor chain.
On the final day, waves of Ottoman troops stormed the breaches. Constantine XI reportedly cast off his imperial robes and charged into the fray, dying a hero's death. Mehmed rides in victorious, renames the city Istanbul, turns the Hagia Sophia into a mosque. Boom, Byzantine Empire gone.
The fallout? Massive. Ottomans now control the straits, choking off the Silk Road. European merchants have to pay sky-high taxes or risk piracy. Spices become luxury items only the rich can afford.
Culturally, Europe sees this as the end of Christendom's Eastern shield. Panic spreads. The Turks are coming. It fuels anti-Ottoman propaganda and calls for new crusades.
But the Ottomans aren't done. Under Suleiman the Magnificent, ruled 1520 to 1566, basically the Ottoman rock star, the empire explodes. He conquers Belgrade, crushes the Hungarians at Mohacs in 1526, takes most of Hungary.
Suleiman is called the lawgiver at home, but in Europe, he's the boogeyman. Ottomans control the Balkans, Crimea, parts of North Africa, raiding coasts, enslaving captives, real-life Game of Thrones vibes. This Turkish menace unites Europe in fear.
That fear peaks with the sieges of Vienna. First one, 1529. Suleiman marches with 100,000 to 120,000 troops. They face 20,000 defenders. Ottomans mine walls, assault relentlessly, but heavy rains, mud, disease hit hard. After 3 weeks, Suleiman calls it off, his first big setback.
Fast forward to 1683, the sequel. Grand Vizier Kara Mustafa leads 150,000 to 200,000 Ottomans. They besiege Vienna on July 14th, tunneling, bombarding. The city starves. Sewage, corpses, plague. Defenders are down to a third strength.
But here's the hero moment. September 12th, 1683. A relief army of 80,000 arrives. King Jan III Sobieski of Poland leads the charge with 3,000 winged hussars, those badass heavy cavalry with feathered wings that made a terrifying whoosh.
They thunder down the hill in history's largest cavalry charge. Ottomans panic, lines shatter. Kara Mustafa flees, later executed. Vienna's saved. Ottoman tide turns forever.
So how does this tie to exploration? Ottoman's blockade jacks up prices and risks. Europe needs a workaround.
Portugal goes first. Prince Henry the Navigator funds voyages down Africa's coast in the 1410s to 1460s, seeking gold, slaves, and a path to India, plus mythical Christian allies to fight Muslims.
1488, Bartholomew Diaz rounds the Cape of Good Hope. 1498, Vasco da Gama hits Calicut, India. Portuguese forts pop up in Goa, Malacca. They bypass the Ottomans, flood Europe with cheap spices.
Spain joins in. Fresh from the Reconquista, kicking out Muslims from Granada in 1492, they back Christopher Columbus. He thinks sailing west hits Asia. 3 ships, Niña, Pinta, Santa Maria, lands in the Bahamas in 1492. Accidental discovery, but driven by Ottoman pressure.
Colonization ideas predate Columbus. Crusades in the 11th and 12th centuries, Europeans set up kingdoms in the Levant. Normans conquer Sicily and England. Venice and Genoa had Black Sea outposts.
In the 1400s, Portugal grabs Madeira, Azores, Cape Verde, sugar plantations, slave trade starts. They build Elmina Fort in Ghana. Spain conquers the Canaries, wiping out or assimilating the Guanches. Papal bulls justify it as civilizing missions.
Columbus scales it up. Conquests of Aztecs and Incas bring gold, but also devastation. Without Ottoman pressure, maybe no rush to explore.
Historians say the fall of Constantinople was the spark. The Ottomans' threat didn't destroy Europe, it reinvented it. New worlds, trade empires, globalization.
But at what cost? Indigenous genocides, slavery, history's double-edged sword.
What do you think, listeners? Would you have joined da Gama's voyage or defended Vienna? Drop comments below.
Thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, and share. History's wild. See you next time.